My beautiful viewers, welcome back to LovZon's. Today, I'm excited to continue this beautiful and emotional journey as we move into part 2 of the series called The Guest. If you're new here and would like to fully understand how this story began, I highly recommend checking out part 1, which I've linked in the description below. As I mentioned before, The Guest is a powerful series centered around two beautiful women, Sonia and Sylvia, both caught in marriages that look fine on the surface, but are quietly filled with struggle and emotional distance. Through these challenges, Sonia and Sylvia meet in an unexpected way. What begins as comfort and understanding slowly grows into a deep friendship. Over time, that connection turns into attraction and eventually leads them to fall in love. In the second part, we'll see how their emotions deepen and how their realities begin to clash with the feelings they can no longer ignore.
Oye, no me has hablado de ella.
Sí,
No,
bueno, tal vez no sabía si la iba a volver a
Pues
ver.
no son tan amigas. ¿Por qué la tenemos en la casa?
En el viaje nos conocimos, me cayó bien, simpatizamos.
Sylvia is a woman caught between who she is and who she is expected to be. She is married to Lorenzo, a respected and ambitious lawyer, a man whose past infidelities and emotional distance have slowly worn down their marriage. Despite everything, Sylvia stays, hoping that love, time, and effort might still be enough to save what they built together. Then there is Sonia, a woman who enters Sylvia's life unexpectedly, not as a threat, not as temptation, but as comfort. Sonia listens in ways Sylvia hasn't felt in years. She sees her. She understands her silence. What begins as friendship soon turns into something deeper, something neither of them planned, and neither of them knows how to stop. And when Sonia crosses paths with Sylvia's home, her marriage, and her everyday life, the balance Sylvia has been holding on to begins to crack.
¿Volverías o no volverías?
Quizás. Cierto es que en ese lugar logré entender muchas cosas. Quizás.
Bueno, a lo mejor algún día regresamos.
Pero ese día voy yo también.
As Sonia stays in the house, everything begins to feel different. Her presence is no longer quiet or temporary. She becomes part of the space, part of the routine, and that alone changes the atmosphere. Lorenzo starts to see Sonia differently. To him, she feels like a test, a trap Sylvia has set to see if he is still the man who cheats, or the man who has truly changed. But the truth is, Sonia has no interest in Lorenzo at all. Her attention isn't on him, her heart isn't there. And that is exactly what makes the situation more complicated. Sonia slowly becomes part of the family. Lorenzo and Sylvia invite her to a family dinner, and from the moment she arrives, everyone welcomes her with open arms. There's something about Sonia that puts people at ease. She listens, she laughs easily, and before long, no one can help but feel drawn to her. Even Sylvia and Lorenzo's daughter finds comfort in Sonia's presence, forming a quiet bond with her. But as the days pass, something begins to change. The house feels the same, yet for Sylvia, it feels smaller. Not because Sonia is taking up space, but because Sylvia's feelings are growing with each passing day. And the more Sonia belongs, the harder it becomes for Sylvia to breathe around her.
Yo solamente estaba buscando ayuda.
Yo te quiero ayudar. Sonia, lo que pasó entre nosotras no puede volver a pasar.
¿Qué?
Es que yo no soy...
¿No eres qué? ¿Lesbiana? ¿Eso es lo que quieres decir? Silvia, no te mientas. Y sé que tú sentiste lo mismo.
Being around Sonia becomes difficult for Sylvia. What once felt comforting now feels overwhelming. Every shared moment reminds her of what she is trying to hold back. Eventually, Sylvia can no longer keep it inside. She confronts Sonia and tells her the truth. She explains that she came back home determined to fix her marriage, to try, at least, But having Sonia around makes that almost impossible. Not because Sonia is doing anything wrong, but because the connection between them is too strong to ignore. With a heavy heart, Sylvia asks Sonia to leave. And even as the words leave her mouth, it's clear this is not what she truly wants. Letting Sonia go hurts just as much as keeping her close. Sonia stays, not because Sylvia asks her to, but because leaving now feels impossible for all of them. And as Sonia remains in the house, Sylvia and Lorenzo's marriage begins to quietly fall apart. Things no longer move the way Sylvia hoped they would. Then everything changes. Sylvia and Lorenzo's daughter overdoses after taking drugs she received from one of her friends. The situation is serious, frightening, and it shakes the entire family. But what hurts Sylvia the most is not just what happened. It's what she learns afterward. This wasn't the first time. Lorenzo had known, and he never told her. In that moment, something inside Sylvia breaks, because trust, once lost, doesn't return easily. And now, Sylvia realizes that while she was fighting to save her marriage, the truth had already been kept from her, again.
Sonia, tú y yo tenemos una conversación pendiente.
No, mira, escúchame. Primero que todo, yo no quiero pensar que lo que pasó entre nosotras era porque estábamos despechadas.
No, Sonia, no es necesario.
No, Silvia, de verdad no pasa nada.
After what happens with their daughter, Sylvia begins to rely on Sonia more than ever before. When she needs to step out of the house, Sonia is the one beside her. When her mood sinks under the weight of fear, guilt, and disappointment, Sonia is there to lift her, quietly, patiently. And as Lorenzo moves out of the house, the space between Sylvia and Sonia changes. What was once careful becomes closer. What was once restrained begins to soften. They spend more time together, sharing long conversations, shared silences, and moments that feel safe in a way Sylvia hasn't felt in a long time. Eventually, emotions they've both been holding back rise to the surface. They crossed a line they had tried so hard to avoid, not out of impulse, but out of vulnerability. And in that moment, they give in to what they feel, fully aware that this changes everything.
Pero yo te veo tan mal, tan sola. Yo no quiero dejarte en este momento. Puedo quedar unos días más como amiga para apoyarte de la misma manera en que tú me has apoyado.
But even after everything they share, Sylvia is still deeply conflicted. Her daughter is struggling with drugs, and that fear consumes her. Her marriage is broken by secrets and repeated hurt, and emotionally, she feels pulled in too many directions at once. Sylvia realizes she is not in a place to choose love, not even the love she feels for Sonia. So she does the hardest thing. She asks Sonia to be her friend. She admits she is confused, overwhelmed, and unable to make sense of what they just shared, not because it didn't matter, but because too much is happening at once. Sonia listens. She doesn't pressure her. She doesn't demand answers. She doesn't make promises. Instead, she does what she has always done best. She understands. Sonia tells Sylvia it's okay, that she doesn't need explanations right now, that whatever they shared doesn't disappear just because it can't continue. And she chooses to stay, not as a lover, but as a friend, someone who will be there no matter what.
Todos a veces pasamos en la vida situaciones y momentos que son difíciles y además te hace daño a ti, porque tú en el fondo lo sabes. Y es mejor decir la verdad, pero mucho mejor decir la verdad desde el principio.
From that moment on, things begin to settle, not perfectly, but honestly. Sylvia turns her focus back to her daughter, determined to be present and supportive as she works through her struggles. Healing becomes slow, fragile, and uncertain, but it finally feels necessary. Her marriage with Lorenzo remains strained. Some wounds are too deep to ignore, and trust, once broken, does not return easily. As for Sonia, she doesn't disappear from Sylvia's life. Their relationship changes carefully, intentionally. They set boundaries. They choose honesty over confusion. And instead of holding on to what they can't sustain, they hold on to what they can. Friendship, a quiet, supportive bond built on respect, understanding, and everything they shared along the way. They may not end up as lovers, but they remain connected by a love that taught them both something important. Sometimes love doesn't mean staying together. Sometimes it means knowing when to let go and choosing to stay in each other's lives in a way that doesn't destroy either of you. If this story touched you in any way, kindly please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment your thoughts below. Until next time, that marks the end of this beautiful video. Thanks for viewing.
We touch, we break, make it seem like we feel the same. We